Hi, I'm Manisha. I'm presenting on Frequent Traveler. Frequent Traveler is the one who travels frequently on any airline, especially on one airline. Basically, airline launch each and every airline launched its own program called as the Frequent Flyer program. They basically contains the miles of the traveler they cover, that is the mileages. Let's move to the history. It started in 1972. The first airline started was the United Airlines, and then ahead in 1979, Texas International Airlines called the frequent flyer program as the mileage tracking. And later on in 1980, Western Airlines named the frequent flyer program as a travel bank. And in between 1981, American Airlines launched a program called as the A Advantage program, which basically attracted the people by giving the special offers. Then in 1982, this programs become the common and followed by many airlines. United Airlines and Delta. With program was the same but was named with a different names. Here UA use Mileage Plus, Delta use Sky Miles, then BA use Executive Club. Now let's see the architecture of the internal processing of the frequent traveler. Here is the user. If I'm filling the form, I'm entering my data, that is name and number for traveling. How the internal processing work is as first it goes and check whether the airline is in the partnership table, and then it verifies the algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but the set of the rules defined by the airline. Each airline has its own algorithm. Once the number is verified, it goes and takes its tier level. Tier level is nothing but the level defined by the each airline. It has its own levels. Tier level is basically stored in the CI database. There are the two types of the database, CI database and the VIT database. CI is the customer insight, VIT is the very important traveler database. Then database basically contains the information of the frequent traveler, basically airline name, number, identification number, and then the tier level stored in this database. Once it takes the tier level, then it goes to verify the name and number. If it passes the name and number, then it displays in the face of the PNR. In the face of the PNR, name, number along with the tier level is displayed. This is how the internal processing works. Here is the example of the Delta airline, how they attracts the people by giving the bonus miles. It offers the 30,000 bonus points for attracting the people for usage of the first 3 months after buying the card. Now coming to the benefits, what are the benefits which frequent flyer gets? Then it basically gets priority booking, bonus miles, travel awards, extra baggage, priority boarding, priority on waitlist clearance. Now the developmental areas, it basically we get the projects as new algorithms, modify algorithm, already existing algorithms, then tier level additions, then alliance additions. Then additional information is the mileage calculator, top 10 airline cards, self-frequent flyer, then airlines hosted on Sabre, basically Philippines, Gulf, and all are the airlines which are hosted on the Sabre. Summarizing all, we can say that if we are frequently flying, we should add our name or enroll our name in the frequent flyer program. We get the unique identification number. Once we get unique identification number, we add that into the PNR to enjoy the benefits of the frequent traveler. Thank you.